That's part of the fun is getting embarrassed a little bit.
You are like really into this.
I love it. It's a good time.
Adorable.
Oh, I love it.
This is the Bill Squire Show.
Oops.
We got it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. I am your host, Bill Squire. I'm here with Tommi, the Face, LC, and AJ. I lost to the guy that made a joke team, DeCosimo.
That's right. I'm very not happy about that.
No, why's that?
Well, I've had a lot of people come forward this weekend and say they don't like me.
A lot?
No, not a lot. Just your hairstyle.
Well, she didn't say it to you.
She said it to you.
Yeah, and I could have kept it to myself, but I was like, why would I?
Should have known that you would tell him.
She probably did.
Is she
probably
flirting?
wanted me.
Is this flirting? Is she single?
No, she's married.
No. Okay. So
No.
she really doesn't like
she's
you.
she's like, she wants to flirt with you. She loves you. She's really into you. I'm like, well, Tommi, she's like, well, so maybe we'll see what happens there. But before we get into that, let's talk about Good Meal Jane's, because Good Meal Jane's is the pizza that you can have whether people like you or not. And it'll make you like yourself because you made such a good decision to get such a good pizza. And Good Meal Jane has moved their location. They are now over on at 5741 Memphis Avenue, which is very cool because it's much easier parking.
Oh, really?
And they got a lot now. So that you can pull in, get your stuff, and get it and get out. And it's
out of there.
Such good pizza. So if you haven't checked out Good Meal Jane Pizza, just follow them on Instagram at Good Meal Jane, or go to explorestock.com explorestock.com/goodmealjane, and you can order a pizza. They have wings now, which I haven't tried yet, but they look so good.
I'm a big
Let me know
wing
how
guy.
they
I had
are.
wings last night.
I love wings. I had wings on Sunday when we were watching the Browns game.
Yes, you did.
They were great. I love them a lot. So I can't wait to try and they have circle pizzas now, but it's still got the same crispy edges on the crust. So like they got a lot of stuff that we haven't tried that we need to try.
Yeah.
So we need to get back there to Good Meal Jane, and you need to too. 888-4-PIZZA-2. That's 888-4-PIZZA-2, and get some Good Meal Jane. It's the pizza that you can eat that'll make you feel better about yourself.
Even if you're vegan.
Even if you're vegan, which
Even if you're a Holocaust denier.
I don't know. All right, so we got a lot. We got a lot to get to today. We got a lot. God, is it doing it on here too?
It is, yeah. I was looking.
Yeah. We're having some problems, some technical difficulties. Now the thing is, I'm hoping if it's going on here, it's not happening on the actual camera.
Okay.
You know what?
Because
And if it does, it's your fault because you said we've never missed an episode.
yeah,
And-
you're kinda,
See, I'm getting blamed
you're
for
a jinx.
everything this
All
week.
right, let's go into we got so much to get to.
Yeah.
And like this is going to be such a good episode if we can just get
Yeah.
it fucking filmed. Mm-hmm. But let's take another quick break because I want to see how this looks while it's recording.
Okay.
Just so we don't waste all our time. All right. Be right back. Oh, we got that.
Nice.
We got it. Another Tommi burp.
That one was I ate a fake cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one doesn't smell.
That's
You know,
good.
that one just smells like alcohol.
She's like,
Please
I only
don't
like
cut
clear
that.
white liquors. So I was like, well, let's try some brown liquor so you can stop that. So this is
Kind of looks like somebody with a UTI.
Well,
yeah,
just
it's
throw it down. And then
some nice. I can't remember the name of it, but it's something that Mary got me for my birthday last year, and it's good. So just take a little sip.
Okay.
Well, this is a sipper, not a chugger. Yeah, there's that expression.
No.
No. No. No.
Don't like
All
it.
right, I'll take it.
Do you like whiskey?
I don't drink.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't like any of it.
He doesn't like
I
any of it.
forgot. Oh,
Nope.
That's
No.
rude of him.
That is
Sorry.
rude of him.
Did you just? Oh, I thought you
I
just downed
poured-
that. I was
No,
like,
no,
damn,
no,
dude.
no. This is a slow sipping whiskey. Take my time with it. All right, first thing I want to get to. Last week we did some Bane impressions,
Yeah.
and then
I got dragged through the mud.
you got
Oh my
dragged to the mud
goodness.
a couple times last week.
Yeah, I
and
know.
didn't- I mean, my hairdresser told me that
She
was actually
doesn't like me.
That might be why.
Which you know what? You know what? Tell her I think she does fine work.
okay. Well,
I think
will.
she does excellent work.
I will tell her. I mean, she listens, so she'll hear it.
Looking at your head.
My
But
His
we
head.
did some Bane impressions.
Campies.
Yeah,
Those
and
are-
then Matt Campy and OK Pants jumped in too, and so I should probably just go to mentions.
Pantses was good. Pantses? Is that how you
really
say it?
good.
Pantses is
Pants
good.
is good.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Campy.
Okay.
I like his production.
Yeah, it's
so he's
good.
got a backpack on.
You merely adopted your love for Eggo waffles. I was born in it, molded by it.
I mean, it's kind of
His style points are great. Like his voice isn't on point because he's not doing the cupping thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You merely adopted Eggo waffles. I was born with it. You
And then we say like,
molded by it.
so like he does good. He's got the backpack on backwards to kind of represent the vest and everything. So I think that one's good. And then here's Pants doing Bane as well.
Your vagina is not the only person in this world, Mrs. Tommy.
Mrs. Tommy.
I think that's the winner of all of them.
It is. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but-
It's good.
I'm happy with mine. I know
worst.
AJ's.
I'm the worst out of all. I don't think it was as bad. I like listen back to the episode. I'm like, it's
It's not great.
no, it's not. I'm not saying like it was the worst of all of them. I'm
Yeah.
readily admitting that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
what is that? Okay, there you go. I'm trying to adjust things because we're doing it a little bit different. Not that one. All right, god damn it. This one's got like this thing, so if I touch the screen, it'll zoom in on us.
Oh, no.
And I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to adjust the sound, bring it down a little bit because we're peaking a little bit. That should be better. Okay. All right. So we got those. Those are great. And then we're just gonna kind of jump right into. We'll start with Norm MacDonald.
Yeah.
AJ and I are huge fans of Norm MacDonald. I have one joke. You have a whole thing that you want to talk about.
Yeah.
But we'll start with my Norm MacDonald joke to get things rolling. If you don't know, comedian Norm MacDonald passes away after a 10-year battle with cancer that he kept secret. Norm would be greatly appreciative of the support his fans have been showing over these last few days and would have enjoyed it even more if they had shown the same level of support for his many canceled TV shows. Where were you then?
He had TV show cancer. That's what he died from.
It's
Poor guy.
and that's what he lived for.
Yeah, that's right.
He had so many. Like, did you ever watch the Norm Show?
Yeah,
Like
it was really funny.
like the sitcom is so great. He had the little wiener dog, and he's like,
Never
I got
saw it.
okay. So
wasn't Kareem Abdul? No, that was a different show.
I just remember the wiener dog part where he's like wiener dog, and he's like I got a great way of cleaning under my couch now. And he takes this wiener dog and he puts a little broom on its belly and then makes it walk under his couch. And it's the best thing you've ever seen on TV. It's
It's
like,
so
funny.
good. He was so funny.
it was
man.
so funny. And then he had the sports show, which was a very underrated show, which is like, I was just watching clips of that before the show began. And it just brilliant. Like
Yeah.
it's just so funny. And nothing like, I think if those shows had been on when there was internet and word of mouth could have been a stronger asset for him, he would have done much better. But it was one of those things where, because I think his talk show, the Norm MacDonald Live on YouTube, when it was just him doing what he wanted, did really well.
So
It was
funny,
so
man.
funny. I would watch it a lot, and there's so
Yeah.
many good clips. So do you have any Norm MacDonald memes?
I don't.
Okay.
No.
All
No, I don't think I've seen any.
I haven't really
Yeah.
seen it. I've just seen like
Yeah.
quotes and stuff.
Right,
really.
exactly.
You know what like bums me out about this whole outside of the fact that comedic icon passed away, is that like sometimes I would just sit down and go, I wonder what Norm MacDonald's doing right now. And just think it was like the funniest thing in the world. Just I would think of something, but then I realized I was like, oh, he was battling cancer and quiet in silence.
But he wasn't. Like he was still out there doing things. And if you watch his last set on Letterman, he gets really emotional. And now you know that he was going through this when he did that set. And it adds layers to it. And then him doing interviews where he would just kind of sit in a chair and like have someone on speakerphone and post that. Because after he did the Norm MacDonald live show, and then Netflix bought it and just called it Norm. And but then he couldn't do that show on YouTube anymore. And they only did like 8 episodes and canceled it. And if you watch that show, like it's hilarious. The episode with David Spade is fantastic. I mean, they're all great, but that one in particular stood out because it's just 2 very funny comedians that are also very good friends with a lot of history together, going back and forth like joke for joke, story for story, and it's really just awesome and endearing and inspiring in a lot of ways. And again, another show that didn't get picked up because Netflix didn't know. They ruined it. Like, unfortunately, he was better on YouTube than on Netflix.
Because he could do whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite thing about Norm MacDonald. Did you ever meet him?
No, I never did.
Never got to meet him.
I'm like really like bummed out that I never got to meet him because he was here so many times.
Yeah.
I mean, not so many, like 3 or 4 times, and I think I just missed him every time. I had other things going on, and I should have made that more of a priority. With that said, I'm going to see Lewis Black this weekend. I'm not missing another one.
I'm going to go see him too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see him too.
What night are you going?
Is he here Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
I think it's just Friday and Saturday.
I'll go Saturday. I'm going to be there Saturday.
Okay, I probably will.
My favorite thing about Norm MacDonald was his ability, because he was like the smartest comic in the world, I thought, for my money. But he played the dumb guy.
He played the dumb guy, and he knew how to play, like, not even just dumb, but like innocent at the same time. And you see him do old interviews, like promoting his ABC family sitcom where he's calling Bill Clinton a murderer on The View, and they don't know what to do with him, and it's so funny.
It's
and
so
like
great.
He's doing comedy 5 steps ahead and like
of
above
else.
of what they think is comedy.
And I'm not at that, but like when I write a joke, I divide them into there's like 5 categories, and the confident idiot is the one that I like lump those jokes in.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, and I learned that from Norm MacDonald, where it was just like, if you are confident in the stupid thing you're saying, you can convince other people that it's really, really funny.
Yes.
Yeah, like there was an example where he's like talking to somebody, I forget what it is, but it's like one of my favorite, like, it wasn't a stand-up thing, but it was like, well, he was the greatest talk show guest of all time.
Right, because they didn't, like, you have people like David Letterman and Conan who understand his brilliance, but they have been working in a medium where there are rules and you kind of have to play things a certain way, and he knew that, so he knew that he could make them uncomfortable with his long drawn out bits and stories. And I mean, there's the moth joke, there's the Polish jokes. Oh man, did you see the Polish jokes on Conan? This is so funny.
It was so good. I don't know if this was on a talk, or it might have been on Norm MacDonald Live, but he's just talking about, he's just like, you know, the more and more I read about this Hitler fellow, the less I like him. And then he's like, I think somebody ought to just go out there and murder Hitler right now. And then somebody be like, you know, Hitler's dead. He's like, oh my God, I had no idea he was sick. So it's just like that. He was so good at like convincing you that he was just that confident idiot.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you both have seen my stand up. There's jokes where I do that, where I do that exact thing, that mechanism that Norm perfected. That I'm just like, oh, okay, he taught me that.
Well, and that's kind of what you wanted to do tonight.
Yeah.
So I have
10
jokes that you're going to do.
That I have not done them on stage before. But these are sort of the headspace I was in where I want to write a joke like Norm.
Oh, okay.
So these are the 10 jokes that I've written that you may have heard some of them, but there's a lot of them you haven't heard. So these are my jokes that, like I said, I try to do that in the style of him. Do you just want me to go?
Yeah,
through
I
all
say
10?
just go through them all. Like, let's just like rip them off, so we don't have to go back and forth and get back in our feelings about it.
Right.
Aw.
I just wanted one big sappy moment.
You know, the first time I ever had sex with a man was when I spent some time in jail. I don't know if you ever knew that I went to jail. The sex was great, but it was the weirdest game of Monopoly I've ever played. You know, I know a guy who was a war vet, and it's amazing to me that he was able to take care of a bunch of sick animals in the trenches of war. You know, my grandfather smoked every day of his life and ended up dying of colon cancer at the age of 91. And it's amazing to me that he went through all that time smoking cigarettes the wrong way.
That's a very good one.
Thank you. To some people, a broken mirror means 7 years bad luck. To others, it means dad started drinking again.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys that pulls his pants and underwear down all the way to his knees when I'm in a public restroom. And it's never been an issue until today when somebody yelled at me and went, you know, you don't have to do that if you're just in here to wash your hands. You know, I don't know if you know this, but in Europe, Miles Davis went by Kilometer Davis.
So stupid. So dumb.
That is incredibly stupid.
I remember one time my brother got super drunk and passed out, and while he was passed out, I drew a penis on his face. And when he woke up, he got really mad and he punched me right in the head. And sometimes I wonder how much worse it would have been if he ever found out that I traced it.
No.
I remember a couple years ago, my girlfriend's dog drowned right in front of me in a creek near my house. I felt so helpless I couldn't save him because I had just eaten and it hadn't been 30 minutes yet. You know, I've often heard the pain of childbirth being described as being comparable to passing a basketball. And while I've never actually given birth, I have played several pickup basketball games, and passing a basketball is really easy if you trust your teammates enough and you know the fundamentals. And this is my last one. You know, I think for my money, Corpus Christi is the greatest city in the world, named after Jesus's carcass. Yeah,
I think he would have liked those.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, minus the Jesus one, because I think he was a pretty big Christian.
I think he was pretty okay with making jokes, though. I think if he liked the joke, he liked the joke. I don't think he's a guy that would ever let his moral. I mean, he's like he can take a joke and he can tell a joke.
I think he appreciated a well-crafted joke.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because like I felt myself like even when I was delivering those jokes, kind of doing it like Norm.
Yeah.
Like unintentionally.
Just so you know, you weren't.
What do you mean?
Well, he's much more deliberate and a lot more pauses and stuff like that. So even much as you think that you are, like,
right,
there's just no one that can do it like him because
you
he's so unique. So like,
it's
as much as you feel you're not.
No, I wasn't saying like I'm delivering.
You're
not
like Norm.
I know, dude. But
I wish you were dead.
I could hear it. I could hear his cadence, even though I can't.
Well, yeah,
I could too, and I'm not even like super familiar with him. Like I literally cannot think of like what I've seen him in, but I can hear his voice. I can see his
Dirty
face.
Work's a good one. You should check that one out.
Okay.
Let's do a meme.
We got memes.
This is
See? Okay.
Yeah, Norm's dead.
He is dead.
Yeah, Norm's
sorry.
dead. Rest in peace, Norm. You are one of the best to ever do it, and just brilliant and funny.
Do you think he's listening in? Wherever he's at?
He's not.
No, because there's
Even
no
if he was a Christian, he was wrong.
Okay.
If you're listening, Norm, please show no
Like
sign.
and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. If we get one more subscribe.
Sorry. Okay. Meme. All right. This one is somebody saying, "Can I take a picture of the
Guys,
moon?"
we just got a subscriber.
What? It wasn't. No, damn. That was quick. All right. Can I take a picture of the moon? The Pisa Tower. Yeah, sorry. And it's leaning.
It's leaning, so you can
Get it? Because it's a leaning tower.
I like it.
So it's leaning, so we could take a picture of the moon.
Oh,
Get it?
Yeah, I
You
couldn't
get it?
see it from the angle, but then
yeah.
Tommy
All right.
moved.
I did.
let me do another jokey joke here. Nicki Minaj is under fire for spreading false information about anacondas.
No.
Got a whole
They
song
don't
about it, and
want
that's
none.
not how anacondas work, Nikki. Now she's
Lost her mind.
She's out of her mind.
I haven't heard anything about Nicki Minaj, and I don't get the joke.
I honestly the other
All
day
right, well,
was
I'll explain the joke real quick.
I'm
That makes
missing
jokes
her.
better. Okay, so she has a song called Anaconda where she samples Baby Got
Oh, I
Back.
do know that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
And it's like 5-6 years. That's like the last time she had a hit song.
Right.
So
Okay,
that's
I
kinda-
get the
that.
joke
That was
now.
also a little bit of jab. Like, it's been a while since you've been relevant, Nikki. And you come
Yeah.
out, and you're like, I wasn't gonna go to the Met. Like, you probably weren't invited to the Met
Oh,
Gala.
Exactly,
I did know
yeah.
all
Yeah,
of this.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but she said that her cousin, friend in Trinidad, got the vaccine, and then his balls swelled up, and he's impotent now, and it's from the vaccine. And everyone's like, "No, I think he got an STD." Like,
right. That's
I think that's what happened. Like, that's not from the vaccine. That's dude being irresponsible
Oh,
with dick.
that's fun.
And then his that guy's fiance called off the wedding. So like, and then now she's like on this whole like defense thing where like you can't criticize anybody without. It's like no. You're not criticizing the vaccine. You are being like ridiculously ignorant, and
Yeah.
that's different than being like, hey, I have questions about the vaccine, and then presenting a valid argument versus my cousin said his buddy's balls swelled up, so I guess I shouldn't take the vaccine.
Well,
That's some dumb shit right there.
But even if she did take the vaccine, it's not like her balls are going to swell up.
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. Her dick will work just fine.
Yeah, I know her anaconda is going to be okay.
So I think, because then like Tucker Carlson and all these people are like, hey, don't fall for the cancel. They're like, no, we're like, the reason people are coming at you is because you said some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like valid criticism of the vaccine.
She didn't get canceled. She just
No.
kind of faded away like one of Norm's shows.
Yes, and she also deactivated her own Twitter account and then reactivated it, but she made it seem like Twitter knocked her off there, and Twitter like made a statement and they said, no, we didn't do anything.
That's awesome that they did that. That's
We
funny.
didn't take any action on any of her tweets. So then she has to own up to the fact that
She just did
she
it.
was doing it
Faked
and
it.
was trying to drum up some sort of controversy.
Jeez.
So there you go. Let's do another meme. Another meme.
All right. This is me as soon as I get anywhere. Damn, I kind of want to leave. Definitely
It's a
me.
little black kid scratching his head.
Yeah.
All right, I don't wanna
I
leave.
totally relate to that.
Oh, me too.
Because like, okay, so like almost every time I know that I have a stand-up show, like I'm like doing something, I'm like really excited, and then the day comes, I'm like, I really don't want to do
I
this.
No, that's
don't
like
like to
plans.
make future plans
Yeah.
because I'm like, might not be in a good mood
know.
that day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's going back to last week. John Mulaney, he had one of the best bits of all time about that, where he says, as an adult, there's nothing better than canceling plans at the last
Oh, it's
minute.
so much
Like,
fun.
oh, it's the best.
great.
It's such a good feeling. And I'm with you guys both on that. All right. Van life influencer Gabby Petito's disappearance earlier this month is quite puzzling. Her boyfriend, Brian Laundrie, has refused to help in an investigation without getting a true crime podcast deal first. Once he's got that deal in place, he'll be like, let's figure out this mystery.
Is there any like information about why he went missing?
No, he's not missing. She is.
Oh, about why she's missing.
Well, they were on this van trip across the country, and then like she was last spotted in Wyoming at Yosemite, and so something happened there is what they're assuming. But this guy like went back to Florida. He's home and he's just chilling, and the police are investigating him. He's a person of interest, but they don't really know what happened. So the family of this girl is calling him out, and they're like, hey, you know something and you're not cooperating. Do the right thing and tell us. Whatever happened. Nothing you can do can change that, but you are right now acting very suspicious, and it's weird. So it's interesting.
Who are these people?
They're influencers.
Just they're influencers.
They're van life influencers, and I don't think they had any sort of real following, like significant following.
Yeah.
Until a white girl goes missing.
Right. Yeah.
Cute white girl goes missing. That's our favorite kind of news.
Yeah.
America's. This is the one thing. Honestly, this is the one thing that could bring America back together. White girl goes missing. Everybody's like, ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me all about it.
That's funny.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there.
You know what I think happened? I bet she's been secretly battling cancer for the last decade, and then passed away in Wyoming.
She was a character that
maybe.
Norm MacDonald was playing.
Yeah, that's.
I'm Gabby. I travel the country. I'm in a van. What's up, van fam? All right.
The next one, AJ has to read. Okay.
Okay.
I have to read it.
Yeah. This just came up randomly. Okay.
You know
I
how
did
to read
not
this,
search
right?
this.
No, I don't. How do you want me to read it?
Like the man that we did last week.
Oh, like Bane?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
It's still not good. I'm sorry.
I wasn't practicing.
But like the line though in the movie.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Yeah.
Well, for those that aren't watching, it's a cat with a bunny, chocolate bunny over its face, and then it's the.
No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
See,
I
I
didn't-
don't
It's a
think
little
it's
bit better.
It was
Yeah.
better. I can't exactly remember the cadence,
of it. Yeah.
No. But it's
no one.
We need pants.
Do you want me to do it like Norm?
Yes.
Yeah, no one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
Yeah, no one cared.
No one cared.
I'm doing Melania. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. All right, we get it. We're sharing a computer today. That's cute.
It's so cute.
All right. Earth's magnetic North Pole has been shifting up to 30 miles south over the last few years, prompting scientists to presume the North and South Poles will swap places for the first time in 789,000 years. JK, the world's flat.
There's no fucking poles, Bill.
There's no poles.
You fucking dipshit.
Yeah, that joke is flatter than the Earth.
What's the point in that conspiracy? Like, why do
the
they
Earth's
think?
flat?
Yeah, like why do they think we?
I don't know.
lie
I
about
actually
that?
know a flat earther.
My husband pretends to be one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
our friends hate it so
really?
much.
Oh, so
yeah.
he's not.
He's just
really.
He's not
trolling,
really,
yeah.
but yeah,
okay.
but they think he is. Yeah.
So I'm just like, geez, like so
I think there's a lot of that though. I think there's a lot of people because there's if you've ever seen the Beyond the Curve documentary, there's a lot of people that make a lot of money buying into this, and it's a
really?
sense of community. And like this one guy, he makes these flat Earth globes basically.
Globes.
It's
So
a-
it's like a,
so
It's a half
so
globe.
a piece of paper.
It's a map.
It's a yes,
Well,
it's a map.
It's
yeah.
a map, but then they believe that there's some sort of big case over the Earth, and so it's got this bubble on it. It looks like they honestly look kind of cool, and they're real intricate designs, and he's really good at what he does. And so he's like, yeah, like you can see the whole time. He's like, yeah, I'm a flat earther. The Earth's flat as fuck. Buy one of my maps.
That's hilarious.
That's interesting.
But I talked.
But they look great. Like I would get one as a coffee table if they didn't cost $10,000.
They're $10,000.
Some of them are.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. You got to really think the Earth is
You gotta
flat.
love
to spend-
Earth.
You know, not only do you have to think the Earth is flat, you have to really, really love the fact that the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
To buy one of those.
I love the fact that the Earth is a globe, but I'm not paying $10,000 for it.
Globe,
Outside of a vehicle, I wouldn't spend $10,000 on anything.
A home?
I don't think I want to be a homeowner.
Yeah. I respect it.
I don't
Yeah.
think you will be. So
Yeah,
I think
thanks.
you're all right.
Thanks, dude. Yeah.
I think you've achieved the goal right now.
Thanks, man. I mean, I'm working towards it. I mean, next summer I plan on taking my girlfriend to Yosemite.
Stop
in a
saying
van.
it.
What?
Yosemite?
Yeah.
You say Yosemite?
Well, now I do.
Is it Yosemite?
That's what I used to say, Yosemite.
Oh, you used to say Yosemite.
Yes, until like maybe like 3 years ago.
Really?
Yes.
You got really offended
I
by me
said
saying
it.
Yosemite.
Well, he said it too earlier. That was the second time, so I thought you guys were mocking me.
We didn't know that
yeah,
you
how
said
the
it
fuck
wrong.
are we supposed to
We
know
just
that
know
you
how to
said
say
Yosemite?
Yosemite.
Yeah. Well, no,
Oh
you
my
knew.
God.
I think
Don't
I
let her
posted
ever
about
have
it.
that whiskey again.
No, she has
She
to
had
drink
one
more.
fucking sip.
She's all in her feelings.
I know. Now she's just
No,
like.
I said Yosemite one time.
When?
And well, like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but
We didn't know you
that.
back then.
No, I know, but I swear I just posted about it recently, and I
Okay,
swear you
well,
saw that.
No, we didn't
I
know
may
that.
have, but I was not making fun of you.
Jesus, Tommy's
but I
really
am.
in-
Listen,
really-
I was not, but I am now.
Now you
I
are
want you
now,
to know
thank
that,
you.
yeah.
Tommy's
I will
really
always do it.
insecure about that.
I'm not good with words.
Hey, just so you know,
She's more embarrassed by that than she was about getting an egg stuck
Yes,
in her vagina.
yes. It's not the first or last time I've screwed up with words. It's embarrassing, okay?
oh, it's very embarrassing. I said on the Alan Cox Show, which is my other job, the Alan Cox Show, you can listen to it weekdays.
You mean your job?
It's
yeah,
very
my job.
funny,
You get paid for
yeah.
this in a weird way. And like they're like, yeah, this kind of counts too. As work, whatever. But I said Alan he's like, oh, I'm vain. I'm like, yeah, I know all about your vainness. And he's like, you mean vanity? I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's the right word, not vainness. And
That's
like, it's
funny.
one of those things where when it's coming out of your mouth, you're like, this is not right, but it's already there.
Can't help
So
it.
there's nothing you can do. Meme.
Okay, this one is a picture of Lil Nas X. Was this at the VMAs or the
Met
gala?
Gala.
Met Gala.
Okay, so it's at the gala. It says, "The moth in my lamp watching me get railed," and it's him and his little like.
Is that what the
gown.
moth
Gold.
that
Well-
watches you get railed looks like?
Yes.
Is that
yes,
what-
moths.
I
Look
thought
at
you
that.
were a
That's
virgin.
okay, fine. Fine. It was.
I thought you were waiting to lose your virginity at Yosemite.
Yes.
No, it's Yosemite,
It's
you idiot.
Yosemite, okay?
I want to get railed at Yosemite. Remember the picture he posted a couple weeks ago where he was pregnant?
yeah.
Someone, I think it was Donnell Rawlings, was like, what am I going to... He posted that, and he's like, and people are going too far. Like, how am I supposed to explain this to my kids? I'm like, I don't know. How'd you explain Afghanistan to them?
Right.
How did you explain the movie Twins?
Well, that's what I literally commented.
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
I'm like, show them the movie Not Twins, Junior.
Oh, yeah, Junior. That's right.
And then, but kids don't care.
Yeah, they literally
you're
do
uncomfortable
not
with
care.
it. They see a man that's pregnant and they go, "This isn't Minecraft."
Wait a
Yeah.
second. Wait a second. Lil Nas X is pregnant?
They posted a picture where he looked like he was pregnant.
It's his
And-
album coming out.
Yeah.
That's his baby. He's
Yeah.
pregnant right now until the
Wait,
birth of his child.
He's pregnant with an album?
Yes.
Who came inside him?
Little achy breaky heart guy. A bunch of he's collaborated with
Billy
a bunch
Ray
of people.
Cyrus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably came inside him. So yeah, a bunch of people. And now he's farting out a music baby
Farting out of music, baby.
pretty soon. All right, let's get to my last joke. Boy, I'll just be honest. This joke is the best joke I've ever written. It is not. Alberta healthcare system is about to collapse under the weight of all the COVID cases. Things wouldn't be this bad if those hosers were poutine the vaccine in their arm.
Damn it.
Sometimes you just can't find good stories.
No, dude, I feel like it's hard.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel that there were a lot more silly stories
When we-
pre-COVID.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah. Yeah,
And
it's
now
kinda
it
depressing.
is all COVID all the time. It's all
Yeah.
these mask things. And so we're losing all the fun, silly Florida man
Yeah.
stories. Every once in a while you'll get some, but
Mm-hmm.
they're not nearly at the numbers that they were a couple years ago.
They're not nearly at the numbers.
Yeah.
Because they're all dead from fucking COVID.
Right,
Would you
I
be
know.
nice? Damn, jeez. All right, this one is a book. Freedom. How you can reject modern medicine and die like a medieval peasant.
That's so awesome.
Who's it by?
Rand Paul. Honestly, I didn't even see that part. That's really funny.
That's why I ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
What
guy.
a loser.
What an idiot. Do I have another one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. This one is a guy holding a camera. What year do you think that is? It's a Panasonic.
That looks like early 80s.
Okay. Okay, it's a guy with an 80s camera. It says, me recording the hibachi chef. Nope, chef. See? See? Words are hard. Start over. Okay. Me recording the hibachi chef do the onion volcano for the millionth time. Do you do that? Do you
I don't
every
record
time?
it because I like to be in the moment.
Okay.
I know that nobody else
boomerang
cares.
it.
But I love going to Hibachi, and I like to go to Hibachi, and I need other people to be a participant with me and cheering on the chef.
The chef.
Bill's really into the hibachi right now.
They're great, dude.
I love Hibachi. And I get annoyed because I've gone.
Isn't hibachi that vibrator thing?
No,
That's
it's
a Hitachi.
Oh, I want to see that chef.
Me. I've got
Oh,
one.
it's you.
If you were a subscriber, you would know.
You
That's
would
right.
know. That is my favorite. Well,
It's her boo. That's
like an interesting business though, because don't they do like motorcycles and stuff too? Hitachi. It's like Hitachi tools.
I don't know. I don't know if they do
Vibrator?
motorcycles. I know there's like Suzuki. I don't know if there's Hitachi
I feel
does.
like there's Hitachi.
Let's
something.
look up to see if Hitachi does. Does Hitachi do motorcycles?
Is there another H that does not Harley Davidson, but is there another
Yes.
H
You
that
mean
does motorcycles?
Kawasaki?
No, not Kawasaki.
Motor. Not
Moonshine. Does Hitachi make moonshine?
Hitachi makes moonshine.
motorcycles. Let's see. So it looks like they used to.
Okay.
And they got bought by Honda.
Okay.
Now
Well,
they
that
got
explains
like
why
I
they have such a
remember that.
powerful motor.
now they got in the
Yeah.
in the pussy pleasure game.
Yeah.
You guys, I don't
It
think
feels
that
good on
this
the
is.
balls too. If you guys did not know.
No, I didn't.
I don't have
They
balls,
cost like
but I've been
$100.
Not even like 60 maybe.
Do you want to go Dutch on a Hitachi?
Only if we can use it Dutch. What was I gonna say before the Hitachi was? Oh, so last couple times, I went there for like my birthday dinner with my parents and my ex-girlfriend, and my ex-girlfriend wouldn't participate in like them like doing the spraying the shots,
yeah.
the sake, and like catching food in your mouth, and that honestly was probably the beginning of the end.
Yeah. Right.
That's a big red flag for me. Like
Why
that's
wouldn't she participate?
because she's like, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of in front of your parents. I'm like,
They
who
don't.
cares? Yeah, like just have
Literally,
fun.
everyone's doing it. Yeah. Yeah.
Now they don't do it because they're
Mormon.
Mormon and they don't drink. But like my dad will try and catch the shrimp or the broccoli, whatever they throw.
I've never thrown broccoli.
They throw
thank God.
broccoli.
I've only ever gotten shrimp.
But you don't.
Well,
do you
I
eat
mean,
shrimp?
but I used to.
Yeah, but like now they do broccoli because one, it's like stop wasting the shrimp. Waste the broccoli.
No, I feel like broccoli is too big.
Well, they cut it up.
Yeah.
They cut it into like little. It's like this big. It's like,
okay.
How much broccoli do you imagine them like throwing
They're
at
not
your
throwing
face?
stalks at you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're throwing like a full,
A whole head.
like,
That's so funny.
like a big old crown of broccoli, just like bam.
I feel like shrimp is like the perfect size though to throw into a mouth.
Yeah, but I think it's just
Shrimp-sized broccoli.
I think it's well, they cut it up so it is small, and then I think it's just flinging shellfish around in this day and age where people can have allergies and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, that's probably not the best idea.
Okay, interesting.
But I enjoy that aspect, and I'm giving him I'm clapping for him, cheered him on, laughing at his dumb jokes. I love it.
I do too.
It's so much fun, and then the food's fantastic as well.
I'm imagining you just having just the time of your life at a hibachi restaurant.
It's a good time, and you get dinner and a show.
You're just really, really into it.
I love it.
I can see
and
the
it makes
joy
me,
in
and
your
it,
eyes.
and it bums me out. It doesn't make me mad, but it bums me out that other people don't get excited about it and don't want to do. I mean, who doesn't want to be in that situation where they're spraying the like? What are you going to be embarrassed about? Like that's part of the fun is getting embarrassed a little bit.
You are like really
fun.
into this.
I love it. It's a good time.
Adorable.
Oh, I love it. It's a fun time.
I
Just
like
imagine like yelling at somebody like not.
You just
I
like
don't
participating.
I don't yell at them.
You
I
don't
just
yell?
I'm
Shame.
I just want to have fun.
Yes.
And I see other people, I know they want to have fun too, but they're too embarrassed. And that's kind of a metaphor for life, where there's so many people, they want to do these things, but they got to go the beaten path. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that makes my own path.
Yeah.
And
I like your hibachi.
then at the hibachi, where the path is having fun, they won't take the fun path. You got this fun path over here. You're not taking it.
I want this entire show from now on just to be about you talking about hibachi. I've never seen have you
Hibachi Bill.
do you know?
He's got a sparkle in his eye.
The joy in Bill's eyes.
It might be the whiskey.
A little
Like,
bit of the
it might
whiskey.
be the whiskey.
Whiskey.
Like, what's the point though in going to hibachi if you're not excited about that stuff?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the very question I ask.
Just go
every
to
single
Applebee's.
person.
I don't. Yeah.
All right. Do we have any more memes here? Here's
Yeah.
one. Oh yeah.
This is AOC in her dress says, "Damn shoddy." Okay, it's that meme.
That's awesome.
Instead of
I love her.
She's hot.
I
She's
love
very
her.
hot.
I love her as much as Bill loves the
Hibachi?
Yeah.
What do they call those artists? The hibachi artists?
I don't know. That's
Hibachi
Bill.
chef?
He's
Is
the
it just a
authority.
I
hibachi
think it's
chef?
just a hibachi chef.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't
Chef.
know. Chef. It's a hibachi chef.
I don't know. I
big
think that was
fans.
it. That was it.
That's it. All right.
We got it, guys.
We did it.
We did it.
We did a show.
We did a show.
Oh,
We
it
got it
finally
in.
worked.
I feel accomplished.
bedtime, guys.
It is bedtime. So this one we've been doing like hour 20
episodes.
Yeah.
hours. Like, so this one's gonna go back to more 40-45 minutes, but it's good. Oh, and next week we should find out if we won best podcast.
Oh.
I'm nervous.
Are
Hopefully we
you?
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
fight
we're up
whoever
against
Well,
some.
you don't care about
Unless it's
awards,
us. I
though.
won't.
I
Fight
care
us.
about this one for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Is this your baby?
This is my baby. Well, I mean,
That's right.
if we win, tell you what, hibachi on me.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes. Get out there and
Yes.
vote.
Too late
Get
now.
out there and vote,
Is
guys.
it too late now?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Well,
Voting closed.
we can vote today because we're recording this, but by the time this comes out,
Oh.
Dang. All right.
so
I'm gonna have
you
to
got- you
post.
got
I need to remind people to vote.
an hour and a half to vote.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
out.
They have to vote 15th.
All right.
All right.
It's an honor to be nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Check out AJ. He wrote a very, very funny piece about mixology.
Did you read that, Tommy?
No, I
Of course
didn't.
you didn't.
I didn't.
I'll say-
Listen, this
Well,
week's
what
been
you
rough.
said-
This week's been rough.
OnlyFans.
Share it.
What?
Share it.
I did share it.
To me.
Okay.
Text it to me. I've had a rough week. Okay.
Really? What's wrong?
No, nothing.
Her
It's-
favorite mixologist died.
Yes. Yeah.
Favorite mixologist.
So check out AJ's article on the Weekly Humorist.
That's right. And subscribe to Weekly Humorist.
And subscribe to that. And when you say that, what do you mean?
They have a
Like a RSS feed?
once a week. They have the actual it's a digital issue of the
Okay.
magazine.
And it,
So subscribe and it comes through your email.
oh, great.
Tight.
So
Yeah.
there you go. So get on that mailing list, basically.
Yeah, get on
Mm-hmm.
the mailing list. Yeah.
Tommy LC on Instagram and OnlyFans.
Yes.
Check out those bubs and that vagine and sometimes beehole. I gave her a nice little. So here's this new lane of porn that I'm into, and I can look up who the girl is now.
It's interesting. I've never really thought about
What
it.
kind of pornography is it?
So it's this girl.
I'm always in the market for a new fuck picture.
Wait, you jerk off to pictures?
No, a fuck like a
What's the
like a movie.
that's
Okay.
it.
like a fuck movie.
A porn.
Yeah, but I say fuck flick.
A fuck flick. Ooh, I
fuck
like
flicker.
that.
Okay,
Fuck
so it's
picture.
Carly Rae Summers, and it's the series Carly Rae Summers Reacts.
Oh.
And so she will.
Oh, she watches other porn.
Yes.
I'm so into it. I've
Isn't it
seen
great?
that. It's fantastic.
Isn't it great?
She's just like, yeah.
And we jack off the same,
Same
stuff.
stuff, dude. I feel so
Nice.
much closer to you now.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she watches it, and then sometimes she doesn't even like. Sometimes she just comments on it, but sometimes she'll like play
I
with
remember,
herself.
I remember
It's
her
so
watching
good.
one where it was like an anal compilation.
Yes, yeah.
And she's like, I'm not really into anal, but I'd be into this kind of thing. I'm like, all right, cool.
Hey,
You're selling me
great.
on it, Carly.
Nice.
Carly Rae Summers is her name. Carly
I'll look her up.
Rae Summers Reacts. So
I'll look it up.
yeah, check it out. It's that's my plug this week. And yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe and share some of this and tell some friends about it. And write some more or do some 5-star reviews on iTunes. Those are nice to have.
Please.
We appreciate those. And that's all. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
This is the Bill Squire Show.